Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Peter Ray's Adventures. Hope all is good and the sound's okay. First time I've done this in a couple of weeks. So let me just double check the sound because last week I was out. The week before I did it on the mobile. So over 2 weeks. Let me just check the sound. Let's check this. Yeah, we're good. Perfect. So I hope all is good. I'll wait a few more minutes, people to pop in and say hello. If you're in the side, say hello on the side chat. Just a kind of a catch up. We were sort of like a topic of like life is tough, but you have to get on and look forward, which I'm trying to do at the moment with everything going on regarding my dad, etc., and everything else, and reselling and life and all that. So pop in. We got Antoinette popped in. Welcome, Antoinette. Cheers, Antoinette. Chris Tyler's popped in. Welcome, Chris. Hope you're all well. But as I say, it's been a very stressful. Let's have a look. Uh, so one. Almost 2 weeks. 2 weeks Friday. That's been out. It's very stressful. We've had so many people here and carers and all the rest of that. So I've tried to accommodate everything, plus still do some reselling and videos. So they've had to be put on the back burner slightly, like the videos, because they don't get released very often. And the reselling as well. I did 3 listings today and I did some photographs yesterday. Not as many as I hoped, and not as many as I hoped for the listings today. Only because like I had a family member come round to fix curtains because with dad's Parkinson's and that he gets sleepless nights, like stressful nights, and moving about and everything, and just whacked the curtain straight off. Did that and that, and then we got other people, the community people, coming round and checking blood pressure and all that. So we had a couple of people come round today for that particular just blood pressure and other bits and pieces. It's good that we've got all the facilities here where I am, which is Surrey, and other bits and pieces, calls with doctors and other things are coming up and all that. And in mixed of all that's happening, seeing different care people and that, I had to find out about me wisdom teeth because basically, cut long story short, I got a couple of wisdom teeth I had out, not simultaneously, just like when I was back in being a teenager, and I got a couple more wisdom teeth this side, so on my left side, and they're both supposed to be coming out because it's like basically the dentist that I'm with told me I had to go to Kingston Hospital to get like an X-ray to have a CD, bring him to a CD. And then that was about a month ago, more than a month ago, and then they told me that they were supposed to tell me if I'm having it done there or at the hospital. And then I had a phone call from another dentist, which is about 10 minutes away, there and thereabouts, maybe 15 with traffic and that. I'm like, oh, I didn't know anything about it. So I had to phone up the dentist to find out, and phone back the other place and find up that place to find out how much it's going to cost. Because apparently with this other dentist, it's an NHS dentist. It's a year plus wait for wisdom teeth. I'm like, great. Or you pay, I think it was like 300 plus for one and 450 plus for another wisdom tooth. Because I've got 2 out, one top, one bottom. And that's like only relative and that. And the dentist I go to, apparently they've got a guy who comes twice a month, and he's probably busy for months anyway. So I'm no busier, like no better off. I mean, having it done in 3 months' time rather than a year, because it costs less on the NHS rather than it would on the like through the dentist I go to now privately or wherever, you know. But it's just like it's the last thing I need, really. What's that on it? That's the last thing I need to stress out with the dentist and that. So I've just left it for now. I'll probably rather wait a year rather than pay that amount or maybe more. Who knows? And wait months for the dentist anyway. So it's like I left it. But it's just one thing after another. But I hope you're all good. As I say, I'm trying to get videos out when I can, and still reselling as well. To check out my eBay store, try and add up bits and pieces as and when I can. Because I did, as I say, I did some photographs yesterday, and managed to do a few, not as many as I wanted, because obviously there's a lot to do. Get called by my dad and other bits and pieces, and you know, have to do a lot of things. So to try and juggle it as and when I can. What am I trying to do? Trying to find. Oh yes, 22nd of that one. It. 2nd of July. So I photographed some VHS tapes, like for example, Art Attack, Reselling ones, Firefall, Zap, Go-Go's, and Go-Go Crazy Bones bundle, and also what we got. What's that called? Star Monsters, some random little plastic figure things, not worth much as Crazy Bones, books and games and stuff. Just trying to figure out what I can list quickly, as thinking like, you know, like time happens, because obviously today I only managed to list 3 items. I've meant to list or try and list all of them, but obviously we had a lady come around, community nurse at my dad's oxygen, and then another bloke come around a little bit later for something else regarding my dad and health wise and that, and said about he was the pharmacist. He was the I can't remember what his title was, but he was basically a top pharmacist of that particular field, and like tablets and that and other bits and pieces, because he's like blood pressure is a bit low and that, you know. Anyway, but yeah, just answer your question, Chris. No, they're not painful. They've got a bit of a crack, because I got the lady to show me at Kingston Hospital the actual scan, little crack on one of them, but no, not in pain with them. If I am in pain, then all I do is I'll ring up my own dentist and say I'm in pain for my wisdom teeth. Can I get an appointment for wisdom teeth here rather than wait to have another appointment at the other dentist that you've given me, because I got to like produce documents and that. So at the moment I'm not. If it happens, I am at some point, then I will get it done. But then it'll be months down the line anyway, because the dentist, they have as I said, the person come from Kingston Hospital twice a month, so it probably booked up for months anyway. It's just one thing after another, you know. But I'm here, I'm doing well. Because I say for the first 3 days I couldn't eat much because of stress, everything. But right now I'm fine. It's just getting a good routine. We've got nice carers. Some carers are better than others. 2 carers 4 times a day. So like 7, half 7 in the morning, 7, half 7, 12, 12:30, 4, 4:30, 7 till 8 o'clock, roughly. Depends what happens and when they work till, and or where other clients and stuff. But working out. So we've got a call. No, actually not. No, someone's coming around near the end of the month, end of July, for a chat about the what do you call it? It's basically like a month chat about everything and what's happening, and you know, and see if anything else you need and what's going on and all that. Just like, you know, but as I say, I'm coping and trying to get stuff. But as soon as like as soon as sit down to do anything, just get up again. This, but as I say today, we had those 2 people come around, and then did a little bit of reselling, set this live up and other bits and pieces, and pack yeah, I had an item pack which was a VHS tape, Pingu 4. That's right, yeah. VHS tape sold, not for that much money, about £8, £9, £10. And that's going tomorrow. I did the label, so I'll send that tomorrow. Got to remind myself to send that. But just getting to sleep this night. Like, we had a good night last night because Dad had a hospital appointment on what time was it? Yesterday, about 1-ish, something like that. And he slept because he was very, very tired. He slept. And fine. We all slept, still tired, but not as much as I was happy, because the night before was fucking stressful. Anyway, I won't go into that, but it is. But it's just getting used to it and managing your day and that. But yeah, well, Derek, that's probably, mate. Appreciate that. I also have got one vlog from Eastbourne still to edit. Because I recently edited the video from the whole weekend, getting down to Eastbourne the whole weekend and meet up and that. And as you saw, I vlogged a little bit, but not a lot. I've got the open top bus tour that I did last year. I did it this year. And it was really good. And I really enjoyed myself. So I'll try and edit that on Friday and get it out. There should be a YouTube short going up tomorrow from the Carboot, my local Carboot at the weekend. Hopefully that does quite well. But as I say, tomorrow is just standard. I think my mum's going out for an hour or so. So I'm here all day. I've got some reselling to do and other bits and pieces, but it's just trying to work it all the way through. And remember, I've got to do this at this time, that at that time, and all that. Oh, dear me. But you get used to it, you know. But as I say, I haven't got anything much planned to go out anywhere. Because last time I went out was last Wednesday. That's why I didn't do the live, because I was out in London with a mate. As you saw, a couple of YouTube shorts. The Natural History Museum in London and the Science Museum. I've never been to either down in wherever it is. And it was really good. I really enjoyed myself. It was very, very hot, like 30 degrees. I got the buses there. 1, 2, 3 buses there. It was long, but it worked out okay. Stressful, like when I got back, melting it was. But it was nice. Nice to get out, you know, and kind of needed it. Because like we sorted it out before when my dad was in hospital, but I thought I'm going to do it, you know, even though it was for 30 degrees last Wednesday and that, and really enjoyed myself. And I say bigger than what I thought it was going to be. And there was lots of kids about for school trips and foreign kids, English kids, you know, and other people and stuff. It was great, a lot of interaction. And I think personally, I enjoyed the Science Museum a bit more. But I think if you're going to go to the Science and History Museum together, I think you personally need, I would say, to do, if you're looking at everything that's there, one or the other, because me and my mate, we didn't get a couple of bits done in the History Museum because we had to pop over to the Science Museum, which was just around the corner. But you can do both together. But no, it's really good. I enjoyed both, but I enjoyed the Science Museum better than the History. Not by much, but just a little bit. But that was cool to get out and do that. Hi, Pat, for popping in. Picked over WW. Yeah, as I say, during the day he's doing okay. He has times where he lapses into like confusion, but not that often. He's okay, and there's a lot more to do here, and people popping in. As I say, had a family member pop in today to put up our curtains again because Dad knocked him over in his sleep due to the Parkinson's and that and other things. And there's a lot more going on. People coming in and out for varying carers and varying people and community nurses and pharmacists and you name it, we've had it, you know. But night times are stressful. Last time I was okay. We had one other night, it was okay, but others it's just constant. But get used to that. But as I say, I'm trying to focus because it's going to take a while anyway to focus through to get any sort of routine going through, especially through like with eBay. We've been watching a bit of football and coming up, we've been watching Wimbledon, get a bit bored of that. You know, people hitting tennis racket and balls over a net. How fun is that? It's like cricket. bloody cricket, you know. But we've got the Olympics coming up soon, so I'm looking forward to that. Skateboarding, Sky Brown, and that, and other things like javelin throw and the 20-kilometer walk, where they walk like a bit of John Inman, 100 kilometer, wherever it is. Yeah. So just that, and then like I gotta try and free up some time, like because obviously Dad can't walk at the moment. Hopefully when the month, like the month's over, then can discuss with people about him getting some physio. But I think he'll need it, you know. At the moment, he can't walk, so it's just like having the carers and stuff like that. So it's just trying to balance out. Like if Mum's in, then I can just concentrate. If not, then I'll have to keep going in and out and thinking, right, I've got to do this, got to do that, got to do that. I'll do it anyway. It's just a relative reaction anyway. But like, you know, so I'm hoping tomorrow to get all the other photographs that I did, like listings up to my store, and then photographs, get some more photographed. Friday do my video, which is like quite a long one, but I'd condensed it down. And then, but I don't think I'm going to film on Saturday. No, I think Saturday's supposed to be raining or something. Because as I say, I've not been to any of the Saturday Carboots yet. I've not had a chance. I don't think I'll go this weekend. I've got so much to list. You know, I'm pulling stuff out of like hidey holes and cubby holes, you know, in this room. I'm thinking, hang on a minute, when did I buy that? Oh, well, I list it. Yeah, you know, it's just very tricky in that respect. But it's just all about time, work, and balance. Hi, Ian J, thanks for popping in. And Michelle's popped in there. Welcome, Michelle. We've got any questions? Pop me in the side chat. Yeah, you know, I'm just trying to keep stuff going. I've got lots to do, things to sort out, you know. It's a few days holiday from work, so I've been doing some listing and sourcing. Nice one. Yeah, so I'm trying to get myself to get into routine of listing and stuff and getting stuff sorted. But as I say, it's just one thing after another, you know. But got to get used to that. Sales have been trickling through, have not been brilliant, as I say, nowhere near, because I haven't listed that much for about a few weeks now, a number of weeks. I did some England shirts, one sold, but I haven't really done too much lately. Like, it's just so much to do. Try that. Okay, just sending an offer there on the VHS tapes. Or just have a look. See what what item? There's an item that went to Australia. Going to Australia. No, that's United Kingdom. It wasn't that one. Yeah, Thomas and Friends. This one here. Let me just pop on the present share screen, touch screen, audio share. This one here is going to Australia. My Little Toms and Friends. Tom's and Toby's Adventures, £12 plus postage. I can't remember what they paid, but they paid a fair amount of postage. Got a little crack there. But as I say, Australia, they do the same system as what we have. The power system, a little bit crap there. It's all notified there and in the listing. So it's off to the GSP centre. But as I say, sales are okay. I wouldn't say they're brilliant. Some nice feedback from what I've sold. I sold a pair of night trainers. That's right, for 16. It's been trickling through, but it's just trying to get into a routine because there's so much going on. As you may know, when you have like yourself, for example, like come out of hospital after a month or so, or you have elderly parents who have come out of hospital for a month. You've got so many people who you're on lists and stuff that come around, like community nurses or the pharmacists. You have occupational therapists. You have all sorts of people coming around. Maybe you have carers and stuff. It's just constant people coming around. That doesn't really bother me as long as I know who's coming around for what. That's the confusing bit about it. So yeah. But at the moment, money is pretty tight all round anyway. But I won't say much more than that. But it's just waiting on other money to trickle through, and But when that happens, it happens. But not much you can do about it, Antoinette says there she staged an intervention on myself this week. No sourcing for me until I've sorted my eBay room and death pile. Yeah, I get that 100%. That's personally why I've not really just been sourcing a lot. Lately. Well, much really, because other than your car boot I've been to and possibly a jumble. I went to a jumble sale on last Saturday, actually. Come to think of it. When I get a jumble sale, because I didn't do a video about it. I got 16 horror. Yeah, I got 15 horrible science books, 2 murderous maths books, 4 horrible geography books, 6 knowledge books for 20p each, so roughly about $5.60. I picked a jumble sale. And 6 soup mugs, which was tomato, chicken, Scotch broth, mushroom, and oxtail. The one that you can't really find is mulligatawny. That's a right bastard to find, mulligatawny. I've had it many, many times, but it's the one that everyone sort of doesn't have. So if you have a set of mulligatawny, you want about 25, possibly 30 quid for the set. They're in good condition, no chips on the bottom on that or on the side. Because if you saw that car boot, what one I did, people want like 20 or quid for the set, and I was like, offering £3 for the whole lot. So give me, an offer, and they never counter offered or nothing. They just sold 25. I was like, all right, good. Well, I know it sells for that on eBay. That's why weirdos. Don't be local car boot. But I was happy about that. Didn't pay much for the soup mugs either. It was just a really good little car boot. About 10 to 15 minute drive. Just really just around the corner. Only reason I say that amount of time to drive around the corner because it's like the lights and traffic where I live is quite hectic at times. And they went to me local car boot. But I say not been sourcing that much. Just had to get on with what I've got, and then just let me go through some comments. He's been saying help us for 2 weeks. Okay. Hi, hope you're well. Might see you on Sunday. Yes, not doing too bad, you know. Just trying to crack on, you know, at the moment. Difficult. On Sunday, what you mean at my local car boot? Just send me a message if you are coming, because I was thinking let's have a look at the weather. The up and down changes because a bit of rain today, and then it got a bit warm, and it let's have a look. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. No, should be all right. Just to pre-warn you, Jamie, that I went to my local this Sunday. If it was my local, I personally don't think it was that good. I got a few bits which you've probably seen through the video. Oh, is it? I haven't kept up on what it is. I'll answer a question in a second, Chris. I've got so many bits and pieces for varying things. Oh shit, is it? Again? Oh blimey. I'll have to see if I do get down there this Sunday. It comes around so quickly because it's the 7th, 21st, the 4th, the 18th, and the 26th. Right. Okay. I'll have to have a look because basically this little car boot. I won't say where it is, but it's a nice little car boot, and it's not. Yeah, I thought so, Jay. Yeah. So I've got it up here. Completely forgot about it. It's so much been going on. Nice little car, but you've seen the footage before. I've been twice before, and not stressful at all. You can just walk around, and it's about half an hour away. So I'm a little bit later, so they let you in about 7. So I get there kind of before. So yeah, I probably will do that, but I'll let you know anyway. Dad getting dressed up and about? No, can't walk. Sort of they sort of got him to sort of walk a few steps, but getting puffed out, and then they if other than that, it's physically okay to come out of hospital, but that's why we've got carers 4 times a day, like 2 carers 4 times a day. So but hopefully with month review thing, we can start a ball rolling, because I think he should do, otherwise he won't walk. Yeah. But no, he's not. No, he's got to care us to do it, because we're not supposed to do it. Health and safety reasons. But they do it anyway. But hopefully, in time to come, we'll be able to get some sessions. But sessions are like still about 6, 7, 8 sessions, but it could take months to get through, because you've got to phone up the doctors first before you can get sessions for like physio, because they had them before. Well, a very, very, very few. No worries, Pat. No, I wonder what that was about. Hi, Kath. Thanks for popping in. Hi, Peter. Thanks for your last video. No worries. Always try and put out videos when I can. It's not always going to be constantly putting out videos, but I try and put out as many as I can when the time allows. You filmed a board game that you didn't pick up, but it led me down a path to find the game that I've been looking for years, but I couldn't remember the name. What board game was it, by the way? Because I know I didn't film that many board games, actually. No one. We'll wait for the adverts to finish. I know on my last like the last video, I picked up some board games at the start. Well, I picked up one, which is only worth £15. I thought it'd be worth more, like the Thunderbirds board game. But I was umming what I wanted to pick up because I wasn't sure. I'm just having a look now. You had Blast Off, which I don't think it's worth much money. Waddington's. Wembley, I looked up, wasn't worth much for that particular edition. And the Thunderbirds board game. So let's have a look at Blast Off. Because you've got, let's have a look there. Could you have Blast Off? eBay. Blast Off board game. I mean, Blast Off, yeah. Board game. So I was umming and ahhing. He wanted £3 each. And I had it in the back of my mind, these three weren't worth much money. Blast Off is worth 15 quid, roughly. Oh, right. It was called Curse of Blackfeet Tribe. Nothing like the ones you got, but it was similar to a game like Blast Off. All right. I've never heard of that one. Curse of Blackfeet Tribe. Curse of Blackfeet Tribe board game. Let's have a look what I've got there. Blackfeet Tribe. Oh, right. Okay. I've never heard that one. I'm not into big board game fan. It was called Starships and was released at the same time by Wellingtons. As I said, it was a different one, but the one rules are the same. Starships. STARSHIPS BOARD. Right, let's have a look. Got it on here. I passed through so many different types of items. Starships. Oh, okay. That's yes, certainly is worth about 15 quid. Like the version of Wembley, because I had the one of the version of Wembley. It's worth good money. Wembley board game. So I thought it was a different version that I've had, because I've had a few of the versions, because not just one version of the Wembley board game. We've got this one, which is the worth about £35, right, for Wembley, and they've also got this one's gone up in price, about £19. Last time I had it, about a year ago, it sold for a tenner. It only gone up because of the World Cup. So I was chatting to another reseller about it, and he said it's only because of the World Cup. And then you got this one that was down there, because there's about 9 different variations. It's worth around 21 quid apparently. So I wasn't sure. We've got other versions, like for example, this one. It's worth about £15. You know, Blackfeet Tribe is impossible to find. Probably not allowed to be sold anymore. I've never heard of it. Blackfeet Tribe board game. Otherwise, I want to try and find out the. No, I can't see it. Probably not. No, because of the title. I would reckon. Okay, but yeah, I did see a few bits there. But yeah, it wasn't great on Sunday, a particular car boot. Okay, got any questions? Put them in the side chat. We've got full team watching. Brilliant. But as another one I've been to before is on Sunday. I'll have a shifty and see, because at the moment there's not many jumble sales about, which may be a good thing. I get through some of the bits I've got anyway. Okay, 23rd, 7th of July. Okay, cool. Wicked. Hopefully it doesn't rain. Yeah. Other than that, it's just one thing after another. Oh, dear me. Right. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Your car boots always look better than the ones up here. The jumble sales definitely are. Yeah, with the car boots, like it all depends on which one I do go to, because there's a few on a Sunday. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 I could go to on a Sunday. But some of them, like my local, you can get in at 7 o'clock. But you have to queue up from about 20 past 5, half 5 at latest. Otherwise, you're miles back by some roundabouts, and it's stressful enough to get past those. And then there's another one, A3, which we've seen something like Jeremy Dodger Phillips goes to the A3 one quite a bit. And that one you can get in from like 5 o'clock in the morning, but it doesn't get busier like with sellers till about 7, half 7. So you're waiting around a lot. And then there's others you just walk, like driving and wait around, and cars come in setting up as you're walking around. So yeah, they can be very stressful though. Except from the car boot that I went to a couple of weekends ago. I think it was a couple of weekends ago, which is a small one, about half an hour away. That's the only unstressful car boot that I've really been to in many years, and that was on the 23rd of June. So that would have been okay. That's not last weekend. Weekend before. But no, it was good. I didn't get much footage though, but it was okay. I rather enjoyed it. I picked up that nice hat from the car boot, the one that's from 1987, Alton Towers. It's worth some good money. But definitely they do, but you've got to, right, as like most places, like you go for car boots, you've got to work out like what time you got to get to a particular car boot, whether you got to wait outside the car boot for it to open, or you can just drive up, park in, and go, get on and buy, or you just drive up, pay the money, park, and then wait, or whatever. And like most of the car boots, especially my local, I've worked out like who's there. Like I look and go, oh, he's there, she's there. They're picking up so picking up toys, books, games. You get to know who's picking up what. And then you go, oh, like Pete's here, see, I don't expect you, or other people are here, and you get okay, and you sort of like that's friendly competition, you know. But as soon as you get in, you've got to basically do a 100-meter sprint to pick a row to go down. I just pick whatever row my mystic Meg brain decides. Think, fuck it, I'm going down that row. If it's crap, it's crap. 50 really. Like you go around the back. More the average sellers who only sell a few times a year, but they're not set up yet. Or do you go to the middle where it's more of a dealer type, or do you go to the beginning, work way around, more dealers? Who knows? Depends on what like layout the car boot is. But they're okay. You've got to get you used to it. Get your elbows out, literally. But definitely with jumble sales, you gotta get your bloody elbows out. I've been to a few, not filmed. Because one in a couple of Saturdays' time, which is in Scout Hut and a church. So Scout Hut's usually quite pricey. The church is okay. It's where I found a camera. Oh, not camera. Sorry, a calculator worth £40 last year. This particular place. It's only just literally around the corner from me. It's at about 11 o'clock, so you got to get there way over an hour early. Particular jumble, but they can be good. Like when I got that Flat Eric just sitting there, and that was over half an hour away to get there. Yeah, so yeah, he's just got to do what you got to do. Really, it doesn't faze me like such as going to jumbles or you know, that doesn't faze me going. It used to like the drive. Think, oh, I'm not gonna get much. I'd whatever. Just get out of the house. It'll do. You know, and I always like 8 times out of 10, I will know roughly. Well, 8 times out of 10, I will know who's going to go to particular places. And I'll know who's going to go to a particular car boot on Sunday, who went last time. And like to visit these jumble sales, but they're good though. But I do see like obviously Nick and Andrew got loads of jumble trails like garage sales, and they literally kill it, like boss it about. Like I went to a couple of Carboots and did quite well. But it all depends on your areas and what's about, like and what's actually on, because you can't get to them all, because during the height of the season, which at the moment it's gone. The height season for jumble sales, I find down here, and it's usually February, March, and April. Usually pretty loads. Like, February, March, April, and May. June, July, August, hardly any. Then start, well, June, July, hardly any. August, there's none jumbles. And then you got September, October, November, and it's like sometimes like week after week after week, and it's 3 or 4 on. But you've got to think to yourself: have I got the cash to keep buying? Do I need to buy? I know if I don't go, I might get FOMO. Or if I don't go, someone will message me and say I've got sale. So I'm like, oh, great, right. But you just got to do what's best for you, really. That way. An example: any board game for sale up here were originally from B&M. Oh, okay. We tend to get quite good board games, but usually they go quite quickly. Obviously, there's a lot of monopolies about, bog standard monopolies that I don't pick up much these days, unless it's a specialised one from like Bristol version, or if it's some, I don't know, special one, but not the like long red one. That's just standard stuff. I've told it many times. I've got a few. I think are on my store. Yeah, ask away, Pete. Just ask away. You don't need to be at the end of a stream. Just do it now. Ask away. Of course, getting warm in here. Take his jumper off. But yeah, I'm trying not to source too much at the moment. As you probably saw, I brought a couple of IKEA bags online on Amazon, and it did really well because picked up a load of stuff quite a bit of stuff on last Sunday. All those Chelsea programs. I was like, wow. I spent up to silly o'clock on the Monday night. Was it Monday night? Yeah, it was Monday night, I think. Yeah, that I spent up to silly o'clock sorting them out, because some of them went to my collection, but some of them there to be resold because I've got like them already. But I had to put them into plastic wallets because they smelt slightly. So I just take the plastic wallets and they are okay. You get rid of the smell easy that way. You got to bit of air coming through, but I didn't want to smell. It smelled weird, and there's one of them I had to chuck away because it was horrible, making me throw up like near enough. All right, flip mode. Tim, pitch popping in, mate. Appreciate that. Hope you're well, and I'm assuming you're going on Sunday to the unstressful Carboot, which is on the 7th and the 23rd. I completely forgot it was on, because only the other week that it was on 7th and 21st, yeah, at the rugby club. See if I can make that one. But cheers, Poppy, mate. Appreciate that. Yeah. Got any questions? Put them in the old side chat. A bit of water. Don't forget that I've got another channel called Quack Attack Gamer. If you're interested in gaming, I play games live. And through those games, I do little like shorts and that, little YouTube shorts, and also through various other games like Fortnite and Resident Evil and stuff like that. Lovely. Cheers. Tim, I should be there as well. Try and make that one. Nothing goes wrong. I should be there. QUCK. There we go. My Quack Attack Gamer. It's on 117 subscribers. I need to do a YouTube live actually at some point soon of another game. I haven't done one. My gaming channel there, which is here. Do subscribe if you enjoy gaming. I played live Resident Evil 4, Everyone Gone to Rapture, and Mafia Definitive Edition. I've done lots of YouTube shorts. I actually do quite well. Some of them get very few views, but some of them do quite well. Usually around about 400 views. I try and regulate it, but I've got other games I would like to play. It's just getting the time to play 3 hours worth of a game. I'm not going anywhere Saturday, but I'll have to play early because England are playing. Crappy old England are playing on Saturday, actually. Playing Switzerland, which could probably get beat. I'll have to have a couple of beers on the go. 5 o'clock on Saturday. I'll have to sort that out. But I'll try and do during the day if I can, if nothing going on. Because that's Saturday the 6th. Because as I say, I'm not going to my local Saturday Carboot. I haven't been this year. I really should go because it will end in September. End of August or beginning September. One knows. I should get going, but at the moment I don't need to stock. I've got so much I need to list. But yeah, if you want to subscribe to my other gaming channel, please do. Right, let's go down the list. Tim, BCP, hi BCP, mate. Just popping in. Been lurking as my laptop is broken and my old phone is fiddly to type on. Yeah. Yeah, I think someone else said that. Oh, Sarah Resells, that's right. Was it a laptop or was it a tablet thing or something of hers was broken? But please popping in. Hope you're well, mate. Appreciate you popping in. Yeah. But as I say, but yeah, when I go to the other Carboot on Sunday, I get some footage because it's a nice like rugby club. It's a nice Carboot. It's just like no stress, you know. It's just got to be done. But regarding the day vlogs, day in the life, which I know you do like, because the last one I did got up to 1.5 because of the cruddy way I got conned out of CX. And yeah, I'll try and do another day in the life soon when things get back to some rough normality. Also, I need to work out because we've had summer solstice. Like in the UK, summer solstice, like summer itself, well, where summer starts, right? The nights draw shorter 1 minute a day because you notice it every day, 1 minute less after summer solstice. Before summer solstice, it's like 1 minute more you get of light. And that. And like, come on, gonna say now. I was gonna say something. Yeah. Anyway. Oh yeah, day vlogs. Yeah, and literally, once everything's all shipshape and some sort of normality, I can get back to doing it. But as I say, once you get like to darker evenings, it's very difficult to, like, it's dark about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's very difficult. But at the moment, it's all right. Plus, when, like, hopefully at some point I'll be able to get out and film another vlog. Don't know where or when for me outside adventures. It depends on if I can get out next week. I don't know what's happening next week. One day next week or something, or whether I try and work out a place to go. It doesn't cost mega amounts because obviously money at the moment is tight for varying reasons. Yeah, I enjoyed doing those both museum tours for the History Museum and the Science Museum. I didn't want to do a full-blown vlog because a mate of mine, she doesn't do YouTube or anything like that, so I don't inflict it on her. So I just did a few little clips, and it worked out well. One of them, the History, did better than the Science. Science got about 12 views, and History did about 500 or 400. Weird that. You saw me on Sunday, the Carboot. Whereabouts was I, Pat? You should have come and said hello, because I didn't see you. Because what happened was, they'd let us in 13 minutes early to his particular one on Sunday. It's weird because the guy who let us in is a bouncer, because he used to be at the local college, Nescott, years and years ago. And he just said, like, let us in, because he has to wait for all the staff to get there, because they trickle in whenever they bloody want. Then everything be set up and everything's okay, and there was less people to sort of come in and direct to their particular spot at the local car boot. So they let us in. It was like, nice. That's twice they let us in early. Once 5 minutes, and this time 13 minutes. So I was like, particularly quite happy, actually, to be honest. But it didn't relate to anything decent, because I was walking around thinking, oh, am I not going to get anything? Just walking around, and all of a sudden I picked up one thing, and then it slowly trickled through. I picked up a few good bits to resell back online, but it wasn't anything special. But I hope you got some nice bits, Pat. If I ever see you, I will say hello. But I didn't see you at a particular one, because I'd left before. Hi, Daniel. Thanks for popping in. Daniel, pass the cheers properly, mate. Appreciate that. And you meant to do, sir. When did I leave the car boot? I've got my video up. Oh, I have to wait for my advert. I got an advert to wait. It was earlier. Hi, Richard. Thanks for popping in, mate. Hope you're well. Hope your move's going well, mate. If you haven't moved already, can't keep up with everything like that. When did I? Oh, come on. Taking forever. I can't remember where I left. It was before 9 o'clock. I know I did get a bite of the wheat, actually. Bite to eat. Because I was starving. Because I actually got to the car boot late. This is really one of the only car boots, my local, that you can get to late. And you can only be a few cars behind from the first car. It's weird. When was it? 6 o'clock. I was there. Normally I'm there about 20 past 5. I was so tired. You know, my dad waking up all the time and shouting, yelling out and all that. And I was like to myself, I'm going to go for 5 minutes. I slapped myself after 5 minutes. Why do I say 5 minutes? An hour later, shit. I was rushing around, didn't get no brekkie either. I didn't even drink. So I had to get a drink there on a bite of the wheat. But I left there because they let us in 30 minutes early. So I left 8:01 when I was putting the stuff back in the car. So I left before 9 o'clock. Easy. You can actually see where I left because I phoned my mum up on Sunday. So let's go back to my recents. No, Sunday. What's 10 past? It was way before 9 o'clock. I left the car boot. But I picked up some AT2020 Pet box sets, DVDs for $2.50 each. And they sell together, Series 1 and Series 2 sell together for £20. It's, if you don't know what AT2020 Pet is, first series, basically 3 northern lads, Dennis, Neville and Oz, 1983, they go to Germany to work and they meet other people, Courtney Wayne and Brummy Barry and Liv Pudley and Moxie and Pat Roach, legendary Pat Roach. And all Cape. And then 1985 is second series, set in Derbyshire and a bit of North East and in Spain and stuff. They all sell well. I got some gaming stuff which wasn't brill, but it would do for £1 each. It was £100 because she said, "Oh, just give me a tenner," because she couldn't be asked to work out the change. And I picked up a pair of size 5s. They were Stefan Janowski, American skateboarder and etc. Right, and they're worth like over 30 quid, right? They're the SB skateboarding ones. Really nice condition. There was a pair next to them, black pair. That wasn't in such good condition. The innards weren't great. In hindsight, I could have picked them up, but I decided against it. Just picked up this white pair, and they were literally really good condition. So I'll get round to listing those ASAP because it's like proper shoes. But other than that, and the Chelsea programs and board game, not a great deal because when you go to like Carboots and stuff and hunting round a field or hunting round a car park or wherever you do in tarmac, well, right, you would get a feeling like if you're waiting like in a queue, you see the cars coming in, think, "Oh, is that it? That's finished." Because I find like you think it's going to be really good if like you're about to go in, the cars are still piling in. That usually happens to bank holiday car boots and stuff, right? But if they stopped when you're still queuing, you're like, "Oh, is that it?" But it only takes one stall to make it worth going to a particular car boot. But I was a bit like disappointed with the amount of stalls and what they were selling. One high-priced lot, the soup mugs, bowls, whatever they are, classic soup ones. Other than that, just standard stuff, but nothing I could do, resell online. Wasn't worth it with space I've got. So I tried to sort of not pick up too much, but in the end I got a bit bored just walking around. So I went round a couple of times and just grabbed a drink and bite the way and then went home. Let's have a look. You're not moved yet. It's always solicitors taking ages. Always. They get paid a hell of a lot of money, solicitors, I have no idea why it takes so long. And it ain't the crap they've got other people to see and do that because give up. But hopefully you move soon, Richard. This side of Christmas. Ain't that long. You got some jewelry bits. Nice, and some dog bits. That's all right. Good, you got there's nice good stuff though. But as I say, I probably won't be there this week. This Sunday, I'll be out the other one at the rugby club. Half an hour away, so there'll be video from that. But also, just to say that I won't be able to make because at the moment, there is a smattering of reseller meetups about, and I made Hitchin obviously back in January and Eastbourne beginning of June, which I try and make anyway. And I thought money's very tight at the moment, so I was thinking, do I? It was like last year. Do I go to Milton Keynes, which is on the 27th of July at the end of the month in 3 weeks' time? 1 to 3 weeks, 1 to 3 days. And I'm thinking, best not to, in reality, go to that particular meetup in Milton Keynes, held by Era Venta, which is Ross. I think is it Ross, is it? I forget names of people on Instagram. And then you got the meetup on the 6th of July, which is this weekend apparently, up Stirling in Scotland. Too far for me. You know, I was thinking about that, Derek, earlier, but I didn't get a chance to message through on the Facebook group and that about you going to the meetup. Not that I'm going to go because this weekend I'm skint. Scottish meetup is supposed to be this Saturday, I think. Yeah, here. I saved it. Yeah, 12 noon apparently. I think busy day for me as I have a carboot. It's my son's birthday, but go and try and pop in there for a bit, but won't be able to stay long. All right, but good luck if you do go to the meetup in Scotland. There's also the one up Felixstowe on the 3rd of August. Personally, for me, no idea who the lady is, so a bit reluctant to go to somewhere. Well, a bit reluctant to go to a place where I don't know actually the person who's hosting the actual meetup. No idea. Never been to Felixstowe either, but that's not the problem about the area. I don't know the person. Not to say they're going to be a bad person. Nothing like that. Just I don't know them, so I'm reluctant. You've got the 28th, which is Thurrock, the one that did last year for fuzzy footwear. I think Andrew's got one as well for his birthday. I don't even know if I'm going to make that either, because Brum's not mentioned the meetup this year either. Yeah, I think Chris B was going, and a lady on Instagram who was at the meetup in Eastbourne might be going. I can't remember. Moldy Cow, Jess. She's supposed to be going to the one up in Stirling, I think. I know what you mean about it. Yeah, I at the moment, money's tight, so yeah, I think Chris B's supposed to be going, but do message him, sort it out. And what am I doing? Oh yeah, Andrew, featured. No, that's not the one I wanted. Event, his 40th birthday, the 10th of August. 10th of August. That's right. Wrexham. That's another one that I probably won't go to either. Not because I don't want to. It's just the fact like it's going to be the trainer probably costs more than it would going to for the hotel train line. You use train line. A better service you get. Have a look roughly. No, I'm gonna go to. I'll just do that one. A return. When is it? The 10th, isn't it? So I would go the 9th. I wouldn't go Thursday. The 11th. So leaving. I'd have to leave early. Come back around about 12. Let's roughly see what it is, because that's the 10th of his birthday meetup. Andrews. So let's have a look. Out. Cheapest would be £60, 30p, limited availability. No, £10.49, £57.80 would be the cheapest on the train. Coming back, £51.30. We have under quid to get there. I'm not driving up there. Stuff that. So that's a no from me, and a no from you, unfortunately. But yeah. But as I say, John's not done anything about me this year, which is fair enough. He did one last year. He was a bit put out last year, Brum reseller. John, he was a bit put out. Not many people did go, to his meetup. Only a few. But yeah, as I say, you're closer though, Richard. And you will probably drive, will you? So I'm assuming, Richard, you'll be let's check it. You'll still be in North Cafe. Thanks for popping in. Cheers for popping in. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't rain. Yeah. You'll still be in Wolverhampton rather than in Wales. So that's only what, an hour and 14 by car. It was a slip getting to Birmingham. I managed to get a great deal though, a great deal on the trains. But that's like through London. Let me just do. I'll do on. No, not even now. Option. Oh, fuck. So I'm on Google Maps. Have a gander at that. Depart. So no. Saturday. No, Friday. Depart. Say around 7. 7 o'clock ish. 4 hours, 5 minutes. So it will be my local Epsom all the way up to Waterloo. No, Epsom. Oh, on the Waterloo line to Vauxhall. Then go into another station from Vauxhall to Euston. Then walk from Euston, the Atlantic coast west to Chester. Then walk about a minute Chester to Birmingham, through Birmingham. Is it Birmingham? Transport for Wales. I'm like direction general, yeah, because it goes into Transport for Wales. That's right, Chester. Because it's on the Atlantic coast west. That's right, for the Birmingham one. Well, or 4 hours 20 minutes. Epsom to Balham, which is not far from where I live. Walk about a minute. Balham to Euston. All 3 minutes. Euston to Chester. Chester to Wrexham. It's a bit of a slap though. Expensive. Even driving it will be 4 hours. and a lot longer, because I would have to work out a route around Birmingham, because I don't go into Birmingham and pay all their toll charges. So unfortunately, I have to take a rain check on it. Shame, because I always like to go to meetups and stuff. But it's just at the moment, with like Dad having spending a certain amount of time in hospital, the funds that I get for carers and other bits and pieces had stopped, and they wait till you put it back on. Saying no more about that, but you'd rather get a train. Fair enough. So I'm assuming Derek will be going as well to that. Which is going to ask. I know you've been to Banquet Records. Oh yeah, many a time. I was there a few weeks back. It's my favourite band are playing in the future. I wondered if it's easy to get to, as I'm planning to go, and I live long away. Where do you live though, roughly, on that particular? Not knowing where you live. Who you were going to see, by the way, Pete? 10th. Andrew's birthday is 10th. 10th of August. I can't make it. Well, as mentioned. Who are you going to see, by the way, Pete? Banquet Records, basically a record shop in a town called Kingston upon Thames, which is a market town. About 40 minutes on the bus via me, half an hour on a driving there. Northeast. No. That's fair enough, Derek. Yeah, I can't make it. It's too far and money, and you know, I live in the northeast. Well, geez, but if you live in the northeast, then it's quite far. Who are you going to go and see anyway? Or wanted to go and see? Yeah, it's quite a stretch. If you were going to drive down or even get the train, because there is a train station not far away, and there's a Premier Inn round where the old Wilkinson's was. I think it's Travelodge. No. If they're playing in the shop, no. I'll show you. 1 second. Let me get the map up. BNQUE2. Try and find a picture of it. Banquet Records. Yeah, I'll get a few pictures coming up. Present. No, it's nowhere near big. You'd probably get about 40 people in max. I've been there a few times for sign-ins and bands and stuff. In the shop itself, it's titchy, mate. It's titchy. They used to have as the next door that they purchased from another shop, and they used that for a while for the bands, but they literally have so many orders. They needed a whole shop next door for just the orders. Tire screen. There. This is that shop though. Here, Banquet Records in Kingston upon Thames, locally to me. That's the one that they use for the orders now. Tiny shop, absolute tiny. You can see they used the 2 rows. Get in. One of my favourite bands, Don Broco. Seen many times. It's only a tiny shop. That's a bit of it, Pete. If you're gonna think about going, right, you'll need to leave northeast at silly o'clock in the morning, because the queue gets busy 2.5 to 3 hours early. Always. It's very tiny, that place. Varying bands are in before. That's Architects, I think. Yeah, Architects. But it's a tiny shop. As you can see, that's what they do, roughly. Usually acoustic. Who were you going to see anyway? So I was just having a look. I haven't been to their particularly place for a while. Because you've got the Prison, which is just around the corner, a nightclub, which they do the more bands. Yeah, I think they're probably better to do that. Whoever you were going to see, because you've got Neck Deep Saturday, you've got Hazel English. Um, um, um. I've just seen Ent Shikari have decided to go to Banquet Records for a signing session. Sunday, 7th of July at 4 o'clock. Jesus. I'm sorry, I'm just going to look at that. 26th of July. Art Brut. Yeah, Art Brut. Banquet. Yeah, 6. Ent Shikari, actually. I didn't even know they were doing it because 7th of July. LP, Blu-ray ticket, LP, Blu-ray, yellow, purple. Pre-order. Oh, you got pre-order one, then they... Oh, right. Sunday, the 7th of July. This Sunday at 4 o'clock. Ooh. I might do that. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm just having to think about that. I didn't know they were doing it because it didn't say on there, because they're doing a UK, my favourite band, Ent Shikari. I have to... I'm gonna have to go to that. Shows. Yeah, I didn't know that. Free album purchase. Oh, what's your album? Dance on the Front Line. Dance on the Front Line. Sorry, bear with me. So I've been so busy lately. It's not an album. It's Dance on the Front Line. Is that the one I saw before? Store. Ah, yeah. I know. Yeah. Ah, okay. I might have to do that. Yeah, Art Brut. Yeah, probably best to do them at Newcastle. But I appreciate that because I didn't even realise they were doing it, because they released Ent Shikari, a favourite band. They released their tour, and it was all locations that I really couldn't get to. That's smaller tours throughout back end of the year, like in Torquay, Sheffield, Liverpool, Boston, in UK, Norwich, Glasgow, Stockton, Birmingham, Folkestone, and they're doing a signing. Nice. So at 4 o'clock. So I would have to be there for 3, leave just before 2. So okay. Try and get interesting. Anyway, besides the point. But yeah. Anyway, I appreciate you popping in. Hopefully Friday I shall get the an outside adventure video from Eastbourne, going on Eastbourne tour bus, visiting places out Friday. But cheers popping in, appreciate that. I'm gonna get my tickets for the pre-order all that through Banquet Records and Shikari. Do I do a Blu-ray? 15 for a CD. I might as well just get a CD. You know, just a signing session. That's all. You get something signed, and then you go home. on Sunday. Right. Okay. Cool. Sounds good. Cheers everyone for popping in. If you've got any questions, pop them in the old comment section below once it's finished, or Instagram, Facebook, in the description below. I've got a Ko-Fi page, eBay stuff. Forgot to mention that at the beginning. Yeah, appreciate that. And like, share, and subscribe, all that. And follow me on all my channels, gaming one as well. And take care. See everyone. Just popping in.